Before I congratulate Herbanex Laboratories for its another milestone, I would like to emphasize two things why natural drug discovery and development is urgent and important for our country. First, most Filipinos cannot afford prescription medicines. According to the September 2019 Ulat Sabayan report of the Department of Health, 99% of Filipinos do not buy all their prescription drugs because they are expensive. Imagine a minimum wage earner who had been diagnosed with a life-threatening disease. How can he or she afford the high cost of the medicines or the immunotherapies? Is there a hope for this person to recover from the disease? To cite an example, say cancer, a study on Philippine cost in oncology conducted in 2018 found out that at the end of their 12-month follow-up period, 26% of their cohort had died while 40% had experienced a financial catastrophe. Medicines in the country are expensive because most of them are manufactured abroad and distributed by multinational companies. Second, the Philippines is very rich in biodiversity, but only a little over 50% of the reported 1,500 medicinal plants have been documented for traditional use. In addition, only about 120 plant species have been scientifically validated for their safety, and nearly 70% of these are included in the Philippine Natural Formula. This is according to Dr. Maribel Nonato of the Natural Product Society of the Philippines. We need to leverage on the vast natural resources of our country. Let us not wait for foreign researchers to discover the drugs from our own soil and sell it to us at a very high price. As one targets for 2030 for Sustainable Development Goal number 3, good health and well-being, we need to ensure that every Filipino is covered in the formulating and standardizing tawa-tawa as a food supplement for dengue. In 2019, Herbanex topped the research funding program of the Department of Science and Technology for private companies called Business Innovation Through Science and Technology for Industry program, or the BIST program, BIST program, to venture on semi-purification of crude plant extract as an initial step in producing pharmaceutical-grade ingredients. Through the BEAST program, Herbanex was able to acquire state-of-the-art equipment needed for this endeavor. We are glad that with the mechanism provided by the DOST BEAST program, we are now inaugurating the first Applied Research and Innovation Laboratory, or ARIL, for natural products. Finally, I want to say congratulations, Herbanex, for these impressive achievements. This is a significant milestone in improving our country's natural products industry. With top-notch R&D from only using herbals as food supplement, we are now on the road to developing quality medicines. Indeed, it makes me proud to say that R&D investments of the government are not wasted, and I am sure that we will be reaping the fruits of our labor and sacrifices in the near future. Lastly, I want to encourage our industry partners to invest in the same venture. Let us use science and technology to create products that will end the widening economic and social inequalities in the country. We are rich in natural resources and human capital as well. So let us leverage on this and improve the health of the Filipinos. Once again, congratulations, Herbanex, for establishing the first applied research and innovation laboratory for natural products.
Despite our current limitations, I'm so glad to witness and become part of the inauguration of the Applied Research and Innovation Laboratory, or ARIL, that houses pilot-scale equipment for herbal drugs and health products today. Before the pandemic, I had a chance to visit the R&D and academic institutions in the regions and see firsthand how a particular research output brought change to a researcher, an entrepreneur, and even to local community. It is always surprising how our scientists across the country become entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs become scientists by engaging in R&D and technology commercialization. But apart from this, it makes me very happy, and I'm sure the same is true for those of you in the private sector and government agencies, to realize that our years of investment in R&D is bearing fruit and giving way to many significant breakthroughs, especially in the areas of health research, agriculture, drug discovery, herbal, and industry development. And I must say that Herbanext's R&D initiatives contribute highly to all of these efforts. DOST and Herbanext partnership has come a long way, from Small Enterprise Technology Upgrading Program or SETUP, to Clas Luna's collaborative projects, to Business Innovation through Science and Technology or BIST program of the Science for Change program of DOST. As you may know, DOST is implementing the BIST program that seeks to boost R&D in the private sector. Hindi po pwede na government lang ang nagre-research or academe lang nagre-research. Kailangan po kasama ang industriya. The BIST program provides financial assistance to Filipino companies to acquire strategic and relevant technologies to support their R&D activities. The financial assistance shall be refunded to the government at 0% interest. Herbanext braved this opportunity and became the very first and so far the only awardee of the BIST program in the country. Now we are seeing their continuous commitment and the government's R&D investment through this laboratory or the ARIL laboratory. With this, I would like to personally thank Director Helonga of DOST's Region 6 for supporting Herbanext throughout the years. And of course to Mr. Philip Cruz and your R&D team for championing research and development in the region. Let this facility become a symbol of DOST's commitment to you and to Region 6 of our mission to strengthen research and development across the country. I hope to get a chance to visit ARIL soon. Congratulations and more power to all of you.
On behalf of the Philippine Council for Health Research and Development of the Department of Science and Technology, I would like to congratulate Mr. Philip Cruz and the entire team of Herbanext Laboratories, Incorporated, on the launching of the Applied Research and Innovation Laboratory, or ARIL. The Philippines is one of the most attractive herbal markets in the Asia-Pacific region, making the emergence and the subsequent increase in the demand of raw materials inevitable. With the growing demand, the need to sustain plant sample sources without disrupting the ecological balance poses a challenge to our local manufacturers and researchers. But with the aid of ARIL, researchers of varied expertise can develop and optimize scale-up processes for the manufacture of herbal ingredients and products. The launching of ARIL will continue Herbanext Laboratories' efforts to contribute to the optimization of most crucial processes needed in pharmaceutical manufacturing, such as but not limited to scale-up, standardization, pilot-scale characterization, validation run, stability study, and even cost and return analysis. Herbex Laboratories has been a part of the DOST to Clas Luna's DDHP program since 2013. Ever since, Herbanext, through its own projects and those in collaboration with the academia, focused on optimizing the processing of raw materials and standardizing biologically active extracts. Moreover, as one of the first recipients of the DOST's Business Innovation through Science and Technology program, Herbanex Laboratories has managed to expand to further boost the research and development capacity, hence making ARIL as a developing center for drug discovery and development. With ARIL and Herbanex's strong commitment, the DOST PCHRD looks forward to more government industry, academe, community collaboration. Once again, in behalf of the DOST Philippine Council for Health Research and Development, we extend our most heartfelt congratulations to Mr. Philip Cruz and the entire Herbanex team for the establishment of ARIL and their strong dedication to improving the herbal drug industry in our country. Magandang umaga po at mabuhay ang Herbanex.
The inauguration of the Herbanex Applied Research and Innovation Laboratory is indeed a milestone occasion for us. Herbanex had always been a pioneering and innovation-driven company, and we are proud of being part of its progress and growth. In behalf of DOST 6, let me take this opportunity to congratulate the men and women of Herbanex, as well as to affirm our support to your undertakings. We consider it a privilege to be your partner in developing not only the health but the manufacturing sector in Western Visayas and the country as a whole.